Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. We've got another Storm Collectibles figure today because apparently they're turning into one of my favourite lines. Sagat was great, Guile was great, Rugal was disappointing, but still looks great, and it's just the legs. The legs are such a big issue, but Rugal apart from that is a fantastic figure. And now we have Terry, who is from the same series as Rugal, King of Fighters, and fortunately doesn't have the disappointing aspects. In fact, he's all the positives of Rugal amplified without the negatives. So he's pretty much a 5 out of 5, I'll get that out of the way. Super impressed with this figure, and it's sort of reignited my passion for the King of Fighters line, because originally I wasn't going to bother, but now I think I'll pick up the other two just because Terry's such a solid figure, and Rugal, if not for those legs, would have been, you know, a great 5 out of 5 figure as well. God, the thought about Rugal still disappoints me. He's sitting off to the side right now waiting to be a size comparison, and just... he looks so great, and it hurts me to have to say that his legs make him not that great a figure. But anyway, I'm slipping. Let's get back to Terry. He has got wicked articulation, so, you know, more than 90 degree, because he's got a double jointed elbow. Hands are on a peg, move very well. Detachable, comes with so many extra hands, which is great. Head on a double ball joint, so a lot of attitude, a lot of movement, down, up, not heaps of up, hindered a little bit by the ponytail. Oh no, my finger was in the way. Ponytail pegs in, and I've heard some people's ponytails don't peg in very well, but mine seems to go in quite easily, and you get a lot of extra ponytails. You get 4, in fact, and like, you get 4, but 2 of them are the same, in the sense that they're just copies of each other, so I don't know why I got 4 ponytails that aren't different. It seems a waste, but, you know, it's still extra, so that's good, but again, could have been utilized more efficiently. He's got a good ab crunch, well, diaphragm joint, waist swivel, got a floating bad boy there, and the knee is double jointed and gives you a little bit more than 90 degrees. And here is the important bit where Rugal fell down. He's got good, well, definitely got good up, okay going down, and he's got some pivot to him. So you can get him in poses, because feet and balance are the most important part of an action figure, truth be told. Paintwork, excellent, he looks really good. Sculpting, again, really good. The top of his hat is made of a soft plastic, so it's not going to snap off. You get in close, you can see Fatal Fury, the game is from originally, is painted on really nicely. The hat sits a bit low, but his face sculpt is really solid. And you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3 extra heads, conveying different emotions, which you'll see in the pictures. Jacket has some sculpting to it on the inside, the detailing. The zip kind of is painted on the inside. Perhaps the sloppiest, least impressive bit of the painting, but that's alright. Shirt, nicely done, nicely sculpted. Belt, and love the jeans, love the wash on those bad boys, very 90s. Then get in his shoes, his sneakers, also really well executed. Just a really well executed sculpt, really well executed figure, moves incredibly well, and looks great on a shelf. Size-wise, let's put him next to Rugal. As you can see, Rugal is a fair bit bigger, but if memory serves, Rugal's something like 6'8". Terry's not quite 6 foot, so that looks accurate to me. Maybe even Rugal's a little oversized, but this is God Rugal actually, so maybe he got even bigger when he got that, you know, well, Omega Rugal. So he probably got jacked up from that. So still, the size is accurate. I think they scale well together. Get him out of there. Swing in. And yeah, beyond that, I guess I'll have to show you the other accessories he got. And that's the thing about this figure. Accessories-wise, he's one of the most generous figures ever, I think. I mean, he doesn't cost much more than another Storm Collectibles figure, but they do not come with the wealth of figures he does, accessory pieces that he does. Should I show you in the pictures or show you now? I'll talk about them, just because they're insane. His power geyser is taller than he is. And, you know, very well sculpted. Look at all the detail on that bad boy. That's going to look insane if you pose him with it. That would have been enough, including the extra hands and stuff, to justify the figure. But then, they've also given us a punchy effect, which again, well sculpted, looks great, and just sits on his hand, super easy. And, yeah, and there's another thing, which is currently in the box, so I'll have to show you in the pictures. But one of his other moves where he throws a smaller amount of energy at the ground, that slides along, it looks really, really cool. And then he's also got an extra jacket, which is meant to be like a billowing effect, so it's his action pose jacket, which I think is not necessary, but again, fantastic that they included it. This guy is bang for your buck, and it's clearly a release they put a lot of effort on, and he doesn't have the drawbacks of Rugal, so it seems as though they have learned from that figure, or they took more care with this one, but either way, I am super pleased, and I'm looking forward to picking up the others and seeing if, yeah, seeing if they're Rugals or seeing if they're Terrys. So, let's get into the pictures and wrap this up. One sec. And there you have it, folks. Storm Collectibles Terry Bogard from King of Fighters / Fatal Fury. Now, that is an incredibly solid entry to the line. Like, definitely up there with Guile and Sagat. So well executed, so many good accessories, looks great, posing pretty much in any way, goes so well with Rugal. Like, the aesthetic is just fantastic. The accessories and articulation are fantastic. That's a AAA rating. Like, yeah, 5 out of 5, and I'm excited to pick up more Storm Collectible because they do seem to be one of the strongest lines out there. They give Lightning Collection a run for its money. Interesting that Storm and Lightning, you know, go together. Will someone make a Thunder collection of something down the line? Perhaps. Anyway, veering off topic. This is such a good entry, 5 out of 5. If you can find it, pick it up. I think Comics and Cocktails in the UK still have them, but other than that, I think he's getting a bit rare to find, or Big Bad Toy Store in the US I think has him as well, but I don't know for how long, because he's a very popular character who's not had many figures made of him throughout history. So now that we've got this, I'd suggest getting it if you want it before it goes onto the secondary market and the prices are jacked way up. Other than that, if you enjoyed this review, we have plenty more. We have Hero House, we have Figure Fights, and we have The Wreckers, all of which are a good time. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thanks for your time. Bye.